Hi, welcome to the mecca of the fitness industry, Gold's Gym, Venice Beach, California. And it's my great pleasure to have with me today one of the legends of the bodybuilding industry, Mike Aparo. Mike is a fitness expert.
How you doing, Keith? How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
Rather than me explaining everything about yourself, I want you to do it for us. I want you to tell us a little bit more about yourself and your background.
My name is Mike Aparo. I've been in California since 1981. I am originally from Waterbury, Connecticut. I have won major bodybuilding titles in Connecticut, and that brought me out to California. I won the Mr. Connecticut title in 1981, and for my prize, the sponsors flew me out to California to watch the AAU Mr. America show with Mike and Ray Menser competing.
Freaking awesome, freaking late. Listen, hold it there, don't tell us anymore. We'll talk some more out the back.
Got it.
Show us some more goals, yeah?
I will. Okay.
Let's do it. Let's go. So welcome back. Here we are again with Mike, and just giving us. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good demos. Good exercises in the gym there.
Little bicep, little cable, little leg press.
Perfect technique, obviously. So you've done it before.
God, I've been working out since I'm 14 years old.
Jesus, God, it's a. So how old are you now?
I'm 56.
56, and the man is looking like a 21-year-old.
I don't feel it sometimes, but I'm feeling good today.
Okay, listen, you told us a little bit about yourself outside. Give us a little bit more information on yourself and your background, your history, and what got you into fitness and what you love about it.
Well, I used to play football. I was a football player back in high school, and I was always a thin kid. So I had to start training so I can get stronger. So I started working out. And before you knew it, muscles were just growing.
Right.
So I'm like, this is fun.
Yeah.
So I gave up playing football. I was 17 years old.
Okay.
I went into bodybuilding.
Bitten by the bodybuilding bug.
Bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Bitten by the bodybuilding bug.
Okay.
So I started training. I entered my first show. I was 19 years old. I won Mr. Waterbury, natural show. I didn't know anything about steroids back then.
Yeah.
I was just a kid.
Right.
And then I entered, my next show was Mr. Connecticut.
Gotcha.
I was 20 years old. I won Mr. Connecticut.
You won.
Back east. My prize was to come out to California, as I was saying to you guys outside, to watch the AAU Mr. America with Ray Menser in it, who are both passed away, Ray and Mike.
And Mike Menser.
Mike Menser.
Heavy duty.
Heavy duty.
Yeah.
And I stayed out here for 10 days.
Right.
I went back home. I said to everybody, I'm coming to California. They laughed at me. Yeah, you're not coming to California. I was with my high school sweetheart for 5 years. I said, I'm going to California. I want to be a bodybuilder. I want to pursue this dream. Okay. So I sold everything I had. Came out, I had $4,000 in my pocket, bought a little Pinto, drove cross country, no lie, from Connecticut to California. It took me 5 days, four nights, 5 days. I landed out here. I trained at World's Gym on Main Street.
Yeah.
I slept in my car underneath World's Gym for 2 months.
Yeah.
And I had $3,000, $3,500 in my car.
Right.
In my pocket. And
how did you make ends meet? How did you actually make a living?
I started working in nightclubs, doing bouncing work.
Right, okay. I can see that.
Started bouncing in nightclubs. Started making some money, doing security work.
Yeah.
Bodyguard people. And before you know it, I met some people, got my own place. Entered my first California show in 1984. It was Mr. Los Angeles. I got blown away.
Okay.
I didn't even place in the top 10.
Right.
I was too small.
Okay.
So then I started getting serious, started training heavy.
Well, I mean, you're a big fish in a small pond back home, but when you come out here, you know, it's another level, right?
I was the big guy back home.
Yeah.
And then I come out here, I'm the little fish in a big pond.
Yeah.
So I had to train. So I entered my second show in 1986. I entered the Amateur Grand Prix,
Okay.
and I took third place. I never won any shows out here. I went into the Grand Prix again, took third place again. And then, as the time went on, I was getting ready for the Mr. California, and I had to make a decision.
Right.
So, you know, I look in the mirror one day and I ask myself, you know, do I have what it takes to be a championship bodybuilder?
Right. And was nutrition enough?
Nutrition wasn't enough.
To get to the level of where you're going to compete with the other guys?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You need to do a lot more than nutrition.
Okay.
And I didn't want to keep doing the drugs.
Right.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't want to keep doing the drugs, and I got out of bodybuilding.
But that was back then. So now.
That was back in '89.
'89. And since then, you've made a living though still in California as a personal trainer.
Well, I went from bodybuilding to personal training.
Yeah.
And then as I hit the personal training, I started doing acting because I had the body.
Yeah.
So I started doing commercials. I'm like, this is great. I don't have to be on the drugs.
You can, yeah.
I can make money doing acting.
That's probably more money than you were in bodybuilding.
Yeah, I didn't make any money. Bodybuilding brought me commercials.
Yeah.
So my body's made me money.
Yeah.
That drew people to me.
Yeah, it's paid for itself in the long run.
Without the nutrition,
Yeah.
the bodybuilding, I would be nowhere because nobody would have recognized me.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what I wanted to ask you a little bit more about, but we'll have to leave that for the next time because I know that time is limited with this interview. But on your nutrition side, because that's a big passion of mine, nutrition, what you would do on a daily basis. Just touch on it now.
I'm going to touch base with you when I diet 9 months out of the year.
Okay.
And the other 3 months is fun. But when I'm dieting, nutrition to get lean is everything. Even when you're competing. Nutrition is 70% of everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm always telling people. Diet is abs are made in the kitchen, not in the gym, right?
No, yes. An average day for me on a meal, my first meal, is usually a cup of oatmeal.
Right, yeah.
Protein shake, tablespoon of peanut butter.
Perfect. And the next meal, 3 hours later?
3 hours later, I'll eat 6 to 8 ounces of chicken.
Right.
I'll eat a baked potato or a yam with a quarter of an avocado.
Okay. Get your healthy fats in there too, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
My third meal will be either ground turkey, 6 to 8 ounces, or chicken again. And then this time I'll do yam or potato.
So you're still keeping the carbohydrates there throughout the day, or
I keep the carbs up, and then after 3 o'clock, I take the carbs down.
even if you're training that night?
Even if I'm training that night, I
Really?
take the carbs down.
So sorry, I know we're pushed for time, but what's your post-workout meal then? Are you not getting the carbs in after your workout?
My post meal before my workout is a cup of oatmeal.
No, your after your workout,
After my workout is amino acids, a protein shake,
and no carbs.
no carbs.
Whoa. Oh, okay. That's freakish to me because most bodybuilders would get the carbs in that window opportunity afterwards. But,
Yeah, I don't. I cut my carbs. See, I train in the morning,
oh, okay.
so I don't. My intake of carbs after 3 o'clock is none.
Right. Okay.
All my carbs are in the morning.
Right. If you were training in the evening, though, would it?
If I was training twice a day, then I would eat a meal with carbs an hour before I train. But I don't train in the afternoon, so I don't need the carbohydrates.
That's really interesting. That's a big passion of mine, the nutrition side of it.
Yeah.
As I said, I know that the time is limited with this interview, so what I want to do is I want to interview you again, hopefully in the next show or the next part, because I'm just intrigued. But last thing. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years from here? Are you going to stay in California? Or are you going to?
Oh, I'll be in California forever.
You are, yeah.
I'm not moving anywhere. This is home for me now.
Well, it's a rags to riches tale. You've done it. You've been there. You've done
I've been here since I was 21 years old. I'm 56.
Perfect. 56-year-old. This man is an inspiration for everyone.
Ah, it's awesome.
If you can't get off of your butts and start training, and
You
become
can
like
do
this,
it.
Yeah,
If I can do it, you can do
that's
it.
the man. That's the intent. Listen to the man. Listen, Mike, thank you
It's
very much
great
for joining
meeting
us.
you. Thank you so much. I wish you guys the best of luck.
Listen, you too.